Tonight, there's a new push for immigration reform here in the U.S. A California senator says he wants to open a pathway to legal status for undocumented immigrants. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Steve Price. This bill being proposed would update the Immigration and Nationality Act and could impact more than 8 million people. CBS 8's Esmeralda Perez joins us now in studio with what this proposal entails. Esmeralda.
Well, in light of recent immigration enforcement operations across the country, California Senator Alex Padilla is proposing a bill that would make it easier for certain undocumented immigrants who've been living in the U.S. without legal status to apply for a green card. It's called the Renewing Immigration Provisions of the Immigration Act of 1929.
I'm announcing legislation to update our immigration system for the first time in decades.
As it currently stands, only certain undocumented immigrants who have been in the country since 1972 are eligible for permanent residency under the Immigration and Nationality Act. Padilla's proposal would update that date, opening the door for more people to qualify. I spoke with University of San Diego Legal Clinic adjunct professor and supervising attorney Tammy Lynn about what this could mean.
It's been used before, but the last time it was actually used was during President Reagan's administration. So that was back in 1986. And they said that folks, and it's still in effect, if folks are here since 1972, they're eligible.
Under Senator Padilla's proposal, to qualify, a person would need to have lived in the U.S. continuously for at least 7 years before applying, have no criminal record, and meet all other eligibility requirements. The proposal would make it a rolling date, instead of locking it to a specific one like it is now, which wouldn't need Congress to keep coming back to update it.
What we are seeing more and more in terms of immigration is that people are not liking what's been going on with these sweeps and these raids, taking over just anyone who's here, who've been here for 20 plus years. And maybe this would be the right moment. You know, they've tried in the past to introduce this. It hasn't gone anywhere because of politicization of the topic, but maybe this is the moment now that we can say, okay, there's enforcement, but there's also an actual pathway for people.
The proposed bill would also provide a path to a green card for Dreamers, temporary protected status holders, and H-1B visa holders. When it comes to the economic impact, Lynn says it could create a more stable workforce, one that doesn't have to constantly worry about renewing work permits or losing legal status.
I think that it just would provide more opportunity. We'd see more job growth and maybe more businesses being open.
And Senator Padilla says this could help fix what he calls a broken immigration system, much like former President Ronald Reagan did many years ago. Right now, it's in the beginning stages, but essentially, it would require passage in both the House and Senate along bipartisan lines, and ultimately, the president would have to sign it. Of course, we're going to continue to follow this proposal and bring you the latest developments. Steve, back to you.
Esmeralda, thank you.